Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, well, this is officially my first stream of 100%ing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. We will see how this goes, I suppose. And I am gonna make a post. Hmm. Oh well. I'm actually not gonna make a post. We'll go ahead and get started. I made brand new, fresh player for this. As you can see, my other two accounts have some good amount of time on them, a little over 120 hours into the game. As you can see, I was trying Lance out on this character, but my main weapon is Lance, and that's probably what I'm going to play for most of this save file. But we'll see. And of course, the eventual end goal of this is to hit uh, what I consider to be a full 100% on this character. And what I'm going to determine to be 100%, admittedly, I haven't fully decided, but there's no way to decide without starting, you know? So we're just going to get in here and we're going to start. I'm also going to be reading this for the first time because I don't think I've actually ever read this text before. I do not believe we have met before, Hunter. What brings you to our village here in the Highlands? I see. You have come on an appointment from the Hunters Guild to work for the Y Academy. You must have traveled far. On behalf of Berna, let me welcome you, Hunter. I am chief of this humble village. Ours is a village rich with history centered around the Y Academy, Y Academy, not Y Academy. Created long ago to research the origins of the mysterious ancient limestone structure at the base of the mountain here, the Y Academy is now one of the world's preeminent institutions on all manner of monster research, and Berna, which was founded from small settlements that cropped up around the Y Academy, has walked hand in hand through history with the most illustrious of institutions. Ah, forgive me, you have not come to me for history lessons. Go introduce yourself to the chief researcher, and he will register your appointment as a Y Academy hunter. You'll find him further up the path. You should be able to recognize him by the white researcher's coat he wears. Now, as for the matter of your lodgings, the researchers have no trouble sleeping among piles of books and reports. But for you, I'll allow you to use this guest house. Consider it your home while you work here, free of charge. Inside you will find an item box stocked with a selection of weapons. Use whichever one you think suits you. You will also have your own personal housekeeper, who can help you with a variety of other services. Once you've finished speaking with the chief researcher, come see me again. Okay. I'm gonna head into the house first. Salutations, Meowster. May I call you Meowster? I'm the housekeeper in the Y Academy's employ, yeah? Just say the word, and I'll be there at your beck and call. I provide many services. Want to watch that movie or cutscene again? Allow me to show you the gallery, yeah? Hungry for more quests? Seeking unique palicos? Connect to the internet for downloadable content. So you see, Meowster, if you're looking for a little sugar and spice in your hunting life, then I'm your feline, yeah? I do need to run through two very impertinent points with you, so clean the wax out of your ears, yeah? 1. Before quitting the game, remember to use the bed to save. 2, when you return from a hunt, I highly recommend you use the item box to organize your items. Remember these 2 simple rules of Paw, and you'll be one happy hunter, yeah? Salutations, Meowster. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna claim everything here because I'm gonna be real. I'm already gonna be 100%ing the game, and while I do think there's an argument to be made that it's more like what word am I looking for? More of an authentic experience to not claim all of this downloadable content. The fact of the matter is that I'm just already going to play this game for hundreds of hours, and I don't think we need to add another. I don't know. It would probably be like 40 to 50 hours just collecting stuff, right? Or grinding Zenny, which I don't particularly enjoy in these Monster Hunter games. Oh yeah, I should go ahead and say what my history with Monster Hunter is. Well, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate was actually the first game I played. And not only was it the first game I played, I probably put in, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 hours before I played Monster Hunter Rise, which that was the first game I beat. And then I don't remember if I played World or Sunbreak first, but I did beat World. I never beat Icebreak because, to be honest, I didn't particularly enjoy Icebreak. And can I go ahead and sell stuff here? I do, but I'll have to put it in my inventory. And yeah, Wilds. I've played a lot of Wilds. I think I have, I don't know, I want to say about 100 hours, probably a little bit less. In Wilds, I don't know if I would call it my favorite game, because I still really love Sunbreak. But regardless, I do really enjoy Monster Hunter. I've gotten all the way up to G rank in Generations Ultimate before. I have not beaten G rank, but I have gotten there. There's also a fair amount of additional content in this game that I haven't done before. For example, I've never fought a Cantor, a Talus. I haven't fought any of those monsters ever. I did fight Yukanlos not too long ago, but that's because I wanted to try upgrading my Nargacuga Greatsword without realizing how strong Yukanlos actually is. So this ought to be enough Zenny for ever, basically. I find it really hard to believe we're going to need more than that. So probably the first manner of business is to go into equipment. And I don't actually remember. Let me just. So I have Divine Blessing. Skills that have. Okay. So I'm going to assume that Divine Blessing works the same way as it does in newer games. I don't actually know that for a fact, but what do I know for a fact, you know? I'm not actually extremely knowledgeable on these old generation games. I'm not even going to pretend I am. I have an app on my phone that's going to help me out with so much stuff when it comes to knowing what monsters to grind, what key quests to do if I ever end up speeding through the ranks. Let's see, is there anything else I need to do? Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna want to go ahead and take. So let's see, Slick Axes, those are gonna be helpful, but I'm gonna hold off on using them for a while. So first manner of business is I'm just going to take some potions, some mega potions, some well done steak. We're going to take the iron pickaxes and the normal bug nets, not the more advanced versions. Actually, yeah, we're going to take those two. Because I know we're going to have to do so much of that. I don't think we need the cool and hot drinks for a while. Psycho Serum's not going to be useful, to me at least. I don't want to use these max or ancient potions yet, because I don't think any of the monsters down here are hard enough. Hunter's Drink. Not going to take that. Not going to take the poison meat. I personally don't enjoy capturing monsters, so I'm not going to take any of the capture equipment. If you do enjoy capturing monsters, more power to you. Oh, geez, we start with so much armor, or so much ore, I mean. That'll be useful. Scatterfish. Really? I didn't know these golden fish could also be sold, which sounds stupid, but I'm actually going to check how much they cost. 500. Okay, so that's actually not that much. And I feel like I very, very vaguely remember using these for some kind of quest, so we're just gonna leave them in there. Let's go actually talk to the next story NPC. I'm just gonna take a drink real quick. Aha! You must be the new assistant the guild has dispatched for me. You're not quite as bookish as I expected. That's alright though. The Y Academy is more than just about monsters, isn't it? Sorry, I just realized I was holding my headphones the wrong way. That's alright though. The Y Academy is more than just about books and its study of monsters. Sometimes our research requires that we go out into the thick of things and study monsters in their natural habitats. And that's where you'll come in, deputy researcher. You'll take care of the occupational hazards. Also, please sign this liability waiver for lasting effects from fire, poison, paralysis, slime mold, viruses. Now then, currently our efforts have been concentrated on the Jurassic frontier, and we're short-handed. There's lots still left to explore. So that's where you'll be going, deputy, pen in hand. And sword too, perhaps. Do you see that large white building at the base of the mountain in the distance? That's the Y Academy Research Facility, the Hunters Hub, overseen by the Hunters Guild, is just out in front of it. That makes Berna here a sort of gateway for relations between the Y Academy and the Hunters Guild. The Hunters Hub is run by the Guild Manager. Drop by to register yourself sometime. Oh no, look at me rambling on like I don't have reports to write and places to be. I'll take care of the paperwork. So in the meantime, why don't you talk with the Burnett Chief and see if he has any work for you? Okay. So you don't have the other villages unlocked, which makes sense. Let's talk. Let's talk to this guy. Ah, Hunter. I take it you've spoken with the Chief Researcher? He should be able to handle all of your paperwork. Now then, I imagine it'll take some time before everything's squared away with the Y Academy. Until then, perhaps you could help me with a few quests? You could consider it a bit of a warm-up before officially starting your work as a Y Academy hunter. Once you're ready, you can visit the quest counter to accept quest. The quest counter is run by that young woman over there. She can be rather focused, but she means well. Speak with her, and you'll find training quests, as well as some one-star quests that I have requested. Should you need to review some of your basic hunter training, I recommend going over some of the training quests. The village also has facilities such as the market and armory, which should prove useful for your preparations. Also, if you take the path down to the right, you'll find yourself at the Palico Ranch. The felines of Burnett make their home there, and several of them run a variety of unique and useful facilities. You'll also find the Meowstress there. She scouts Palicos to aid hunters, like you. Speak with her to learn more. Finally, please take this small allowance. A pittance, but I pray it will help you on your journey, Hunter. Now then, the quest counter is waiting. Good luck, Hunter. Oh. Well, I can't say that 1500 Zenny is going to be that useful. Let's talk with other people. Stop right there. That look in your eyes. That confidence in your step. You want to be the very best. Am I right? Well, if you want to be like no hunter ever was before, there's two things you gotta know. Hunting styles and hunter arts. These two things are key to becoming a monster hunter master. I'll even teach you about control types as a bonus. So, you want to know more? And am I the best instructor in all the land? You know it. Now repeat after me. I know nothing. The master of style knows all. I am less than dirt. Good. The first thing you've got to grip on is hunting styles, which determine the way you hunt. This is because each style affects what kind of actions and attacks you can perform. One style, for example, lets you boost yourself off monsters and other objects for a monster of a jump, and another style lets you perform special defensive maneuvers suited for deadly counterattacks. There are 6 hunting styles and all you can choose from, each with its own distinct flavor. Now let's talk about hunting arts, or hunter arts. Want to show off? Want to completely rock a hunt? Then look no further. Hunter arts come in the universal, any weapon variety, and ones that are specific to each weapon type. But before you try tacking them all on at once, know that the number you can equip depends on your style. You can have... Okay, I'm actually just going to speed up through all this. I don't know if anyone would actually enjoy that, but I've already have Valor equipped, Hunter Arts, SP Hunter Arts. I don't actually remember what I have equipped, so I'm gonna go check that real quickie. I obviously have Valor equipped, but like absolute evasion. Evasion. Yeah, I think evasion is the best one here. At least for my purposes. I don't see much of a reason to run anything else. You'll be seeing lots of me. I'm Manville, the village smithy. If you need gear, then I'm your guy. Tell you what the smithy's all about, foraging and upgrading. I'm gonna be real, I think anyone bothering to watch this deep in knows what that's all about. And well, I'm not planning on using the insect clave. Maybe one day. I think from now on, I'll just try to only read things that are actually important to the story. Just because I will run my throat out if I start doing that. Let's see. Oh, this guy. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's much to see there. More stuff in... right, from her. Willico Ranch. I do have to say, this is the day after Christmas. Barely by my time, but I actually got a Switch 2 for Christmas. And I have to say, this game looks unexpectedly good on the Switch 2. Like, I kind of knew it would look good, because I just think Generations Ultimate already looks good on the Switch, but still, it just looks crazy, dude. Also insanely funny that they intentionally made a weeb Palico in this game. They really know their audience. I guess part of 100%ing is also getting this stuff, but I think I'm gonna save specifically grinding for title stuff for another day. Let's see. I believe she's the last person to talk to, the Meowstress. Okay, let's see. I forgot about this stuff. Penny is fine. All this stuff is fine. Let's just get myself a random little Palico. I'm not gonna worry about renaming. Oh. That's a silly little name. We're just gonna go ahead and hire a few Palicos, because I know we're gonna need a few. Or I think it's called Meowster Hunters in this game. I'm actually a little bit sad they didn't bring that feature back for Wilds, just because I always thought it was really cute. Oh, what's this guy have to say? Oh, the trader. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Oh no, it's the Palico board here. Select Palicos, Palico 1, Palico Rally. We can use Nell and Waffle. That sounds good to me. Alright. Well, I guess it's time to just go ahead and get started on my first quest. So currently the plan is to... Oh, I said I was going to read all this. You see, I'm kind of like Berna's ambassador. I'm always going to other villages and... Oh gosh, look at me yapping on and on. It's just, when I start talking about Berna, I can't stop. Let me formally introduce myself. I'm the resident Berna gal. I run the quest counter here. Bet the chief sent you over to have me set you up with a quest, didn't he? Well, if you need a quest, I've got 'em. Hunting, gathering, you name it. Each quest has a level because, hello, we don't want new hunters getting maimed out there. So for right now, only 1-star quest for you, Buster. It's not so bad. Better than getting ripped to shreds, right? Take a stab at some of these and we'll go from there. Anyway, after you've accepted a quest, go left to the quest gate, press the A button, take off. Keep in mind that once you accept a quest, you can't enter your house unless you cancel the quest. For that reason, we put an item box near the quest gate, in case you need to organize your stuff before leaving. Finally, if you need to practice hunting some more, you can pick a training quest from here. You can figure out the boring details like how to use weapons and items later. For now, pick a quest. That's it. Now if you don't mind, I've got a PR campaign planned. Good luck out there. Anyway, here's all the questing action lined up for today. Show learning quest, training quest. Well, that reminds me. I'm using a guide for what weapons I want to watch. Sorry, having to respond to a DM. Okay, so I'm going to open a guide that I have downloaded on an app that I don't have downloaded. Okay, well, we're going to open Google Docs on my phone. And it's not going to open Google Docs on my phone. Okay, man. Let's just Google Docs, sign in. Get the app and download the app. Well, I'm not gonna worry about telling y'all about that for now. We're just gonna work on doing this stuff. And do that later. And we're gonna head out. So this is the first quest of my 100% account. Right. So my conditions for 100%ing are probably going to be a little bit different than what you expect. But I do have a good reason for that. The main one being that there simply is not enough room in the equipment box for you to actually craft everything in the game. I haven't done the exact math on how much I can craft, but I know for an absolute fact that there simply is not enough room to do what you might think is the first idea and craft everything. So, at absolute minimum, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to craft an end-game set of gear for every single weapon. And like that's an unconditional part of the challenge, right? Because I do genuinely think this is a challenge. I don't actually think going into a Monster Hunter game with the goal of 100%ing is necessarily a good thing if you want to like long-term enjoy the game. What did these give me? Paint berries. I'm gonna need those eventually, but for now we're just gonna focus on what the quest wants me to do, which is 8 unique ferns and 10 unique mushrooms. I don't think I'm going to require that I also complete subquests on every quest. Of course, I might change my mind on that later, but I don't think I'm going to require it. But I am absolutely going to do them if I can, just because it gives more rewards. Like, why would you ever intentionally not do a subquest? I don't really know. But, right, what I'm going to do for 100%. The first thing, and this is undebatable, which I've already said, is I'm going to try and craft an in-game set of gear for every weapon. So for a longsword, that means the classic Razor Claw Valor longsword mix set that I'm sure you've seen. And to be frank, I actually don't know what the in-game set is for every set of gears, so I guess I'm gonna find that out eventually. But let's see, are there any herbs in this area? I'm not actually sure. And yeah, I'm not wasting my. I guess I could spend the rations actually, because I did pick up rations. Man, the health bars being so long in this game never ceases to amaze me. What does this weapon actually look like? Yeah, that's never gonna. I just love how this game looks, man. I genuinely think Generations Ultimate is like. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's the best looking Monster Hunter game. And I know people will disagree with that. I think the common contenders for that are probably like World or Wilds. But just look at this game, man. It's beautiful, right? I don't get how you look at this game and think it looks bad because I've seen people say that, and I just genuinely don't know how you can think that. But yeah. We're going to be spending quite a solid amount of time just picking stuff up. I always forget that potions need blue mushrooms in this game. I'm just so used to the New World games where all you need is an herb to make them. I kind of like that it needs mushrooms. I like that you can't just make a potion out of some random herb and you have to actually get some other stuff too. Now obviously my main goal for this quest isn't like to just grind up random materials, but it's certainly not gonna hurt, you know? Like I don't see a reason to not grind up materials when the opportunity is right here, yeah? Especially when I know I'm gonna need so much of this stuff eventually, right? Like these herbs, I guarantee that at some point in this game, I'm gonna have to go grind for potions. Even though I spent, not spent, even though I claimed all of those bonuses, right? I'm gonna say no just because I physically don't have enough space in my bag for, as to why I'm not picking up like the butterflies and stuff. That's genuinely like the only reason I can come up with. I am, however, gonna carve these Kelpie. Because I remember there's some really irritating drops from these guys that I think are required for my eventual low rank gear. I'm not entirely certain about that, but we're just gonna carve anyways, just so I don't have to worry about um, not doing that if I needed to. Unique fern times 2, ivy, ivy, sap plant. That reminds me. Yeah, just more Zenny. Well, no, because you also get more quest rewards, don't you? Let's see, item pouch, 8 unique ferns, which is all I need. So we're going to transition to just farming the mushrooms now. Got that much Valor gauge off of just those Kelpie? That's kind of surprising. Let's see. 6. So we just need 4 more unique mushrooms before we're good. Is there any mushrooms in here? Doesn't look like I'm gonna just move on. Because we already have a quest to slay those Macau, so I'm not gonna worry about picking up gear from them. Especially since, if I remember correctly, there is a mushroom in this area. I did not remember correctly. Yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, especially because there's more honey down here, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's see, we already have 6, so we only need 4 more. So I'm going to try and actually keep count of that now. 1 abyssal mushroom. That's an account item, which, if you're a new gen fan, basically means they only exist to give you points. Head to area 11. I think this is the one that actually has the honey. Yeah, it has the honey. I don't think I've ever carved one of those guys before. Honey times 2. Honey. Honey. Honey at maximum. Oh no, I already have potions and max potions in my inventory, so I can't actually farm those. Let's see. I think I only need 3 more. That will be a tad irritating. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually swap out mini whetstones, since you can't actually save those between quests. So we'll just go ahead and grab the abyssal mushrooms, I suppose. So I think we only have 2 more areas before I'll have to start repeating areas in search of these mushrooms. So if it comes down to repeating areas, I think I'll actually just move on to another quest, because we're already going to be here forever. We don't need to spend forever also looking for mushrooms, you know? Because I'm going to get real familiar with all the areas in this game. Oh, the guy hit me. I suppose that was the divine blessing proccing. Okay. I'm not even going to carve these guys. They're just irritating me. I don't think I've ever actually done the full spirit combo in this game. Oh well. What is that? I don't think I've ever actually looked at this close enough. I have no idea what the hell that is. And we need 2 more unique shrooms to be maxed out on that stuff. You can climb up this. Ooh, I'm gonna have to change that in my settings. I just realized that my hunter arts are on the wrong button. Because that should be on ZL plus X, not up on the D-pad, I guess. Yeah, that looks good. It does not look good. There we go. That's what I usually have it set to. No more shrooms here. So, if I don't get it in... No, because I don't think the mushroom would have respawned here. Yeah. So in that case, let's just run through and go ahead and finish off the quest. Might as well eat this last ration just for the hell of it. Only 8 of them, which is a shame. But we finished the quest regardless. wonder how many people actually know you can heal using this bed. Because I certainly didn't. Until I watched one of my friends do it in a quest. That was the old gen version of restocking, or whatever they'd say. Then the item box, all this good stuff. One viewer. Well, let me actually deposit stuff in the box. First, because Lord knows I'm going to have tons of stuff to pick up in every quest following this. What do you have to say? Yeah. This is when we start getting, like, actual, what are they called? Stuff to do. She's just gonna tell me about the Hunt of the Day, which is a great Macau. I assume the Hunt of the Day takes out of, like, stuff you actually have available. 3 Dragon Amber pieces. Oh, yeah, this is where we need the Kelby. Do for Dragon Amber. Can I talk to this guy after? Yes. I can already upgrade it. Oh, you just need ore for it. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And after that, we need 2 shiny beetles. What armor can I make? I see. Petrified Saber, Iron Katana, Serrated Jaw, and the Plume Sword. I'm happy to stick with what I've got for now. I just remember this veggie elder guy exists. Easy shock trap. I don't reckon I can actually use that, but hey, why not? They give me an old pickaxe for that. I did not know they gave me an old pickaxe for this quest. Well, we need Dragon Amber pieces for this quest, so I presume I should just go take the normal mining route I do for this quest, or for this map, which is 4 or 5. It is my normal mining route. We're just gonna go 3, 7, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. I don't, or maybe 11, 10? I don't actually remember what areas do and don't have the stuff I need. All I know is that we need some Dragon Amber pieces. And some fossilized bone? I don't actually know what that drops from. I assume from the quest it's in that it drops from these mining places, but I don't know that for sure. There's probably a way to check, but I don't know. Well, there's all the Dragon Amber pieces I need. That was quick. You know, we're just gonna go ahead and finish the quests, I think. We could spend more time doing it, but we already have we already have so many materials from claiming all the bonuses at the start of the game, but I don't think I'm gonna worry about needing the early game ores. And oh yeah, we're gonna be picking up this honey every single time because I just know I'm gonna run out of honey at some point in this game. I don't actually know what snake bee larva is for. I'm gonna be so honest. I have no idea what that's for. Okay, let's see. I did pick up the rations. Let's just not worry about it because it's a separate quest to do Kelby horns. I'll just worry about that another day. Since usually on those quests, they also force more Kelby to spawn. I actually don't know if that's true. Maybe they don't force more Kelby to spawn. Let's go ahead and submit all of the Dragon Amber that we will need. Can I do this? You can't do this combo by just pressing X, right? No, you have to press A. Once per combo. I think it's the same way in Wilds. I just don't actually remember for sure. Dang, they give us Macalite for that? I did not think they'd give us that. We are going to need the beetles to upgrade a petrified sword. So I will expend some effort in doing that when we do that quest. Did not mean to put the paintball in there. We're gonna go ahead and take those right back. The nice thing about these early quests is that regardless of the type of quest it is, they just give you paintballs regardless. So you can just farm paintballs through these earlier quests. This is probably a key quest, but I'm gonna just do them all in order. I guess this first stream will just be me doing all of the HR1 quest from Village. I'm definitely not going to be aiming for like 1 hunter rank per quest, but at least at the start, doing hunter rank 1 in a single stream can be done. That's a reasonable thing for me to do. Well, maybe not reasonable, but like it's actually achievable. So that meant to be an Astalos. I don't think I've ever noticed that in that screen. I just feel like assaulting an innocent deer this time around. So we're gonna go ahead and carve this guy. Also, for some reason, I feel like it's only the male Kelbies that can give a horn. I don't know if that's true or not, it's just been my experience, you know? Bitterbug, gonna need plenty of those. Carpenter bug, bitterbug. Dang, how many can you get from one spot? So let's see, that got us... What's the one I actually need? The Immortal Moths. I need to slay 3 Banahabras. That's doable. It'll also be good just to carve the... Are these been... I actually don't remember what Banahabra are. It's not them. Okay. I just needed to make sure, because I didn't actually remember. I thought they were the floating bugs that look like Vespoids, but aren't Vespoids. Wait. Do Vespoids float? I, I'm getting my bugs mixed up. Regardless, let's hope to get... Oh, flash bugs. A singular immortal moth. Alrighty. We are 1/3 of the way there. That's a golden mining spot, so we're gonna go ahead and mine that. Earth crystal. Because we're really looking for more Maclite, right? Maclite. I've sworn there's a spot you can gather bugs on this area. Am I just misremembering? Must be. Yeah, so these are the guys I was thinking of when I saw that we needed to slay Banahabras. Or however the hell you say it. There's some Maclite. I don't know how much of it we're going to need, but we're obviously going to need at least a little, right? It would be insane if we somehow, like, don't even need, like, 10 or something. I don't even know why I'm pretending like that's a scenario that can happen. It obviously can't. We're going to need way more than that if we're going to be crafting some in-gear sets for every weapon. Yep, those are the Nahabras. So now we just need to kill another one. Or 2 more, I guess. Not 1. Here's 1. I don't think I've ever been to that area before. How do you get there? Can you get there? Not from here. I think maybe I've spawned there on a Hellblade Clavinus quest before. I don't actually... Anyways, that's actually all we needed from this quest. So we're going to start heading towards the exit. I say the exit, but I'm really coming in here because I know there's another bug spot. Thunderbug, Carpenterbug. None of the king beetles we need. But they also might just not spawn here, and that's something I'm not remembering. That could totally be the case. Dang, I've been live for 54 minutes. I love this game, man. Something I notice whenever I play GU is just that it doesn't matter how long I'm actually playing. It never feels like how long it has been. Like, I can be in the middle of a 33-minute hunt, and it'll have genuinely feel like I've only been playing for like 5. I don't know why I'm carving these Kelby. I literally said I wouldn't be. Oh, no, you can get a Kelby. Oh, they do have horns. That makes sense. So you can get the Kelby horns off the female ones. I mean, that makes sense, and probably should have obviously been the case, but for some reason I just have only carved it off the male ones. I've probably said that before, but you know. So this will be the end of this quest. What are the gestures? Yeah, that's what I'll use from now on. Damn, that's loud. More carpenter bugs and a bitter bug. Eat one for a 50% chance of curing poison. Is that still a thing in the new gen games? I swear I've never seen that. Oh, monster fluid. That's nice. Lord knows I'm going to end up grinding for that eventually. I don't know when. I just know for as a matter of fact that I will be. Oh yeah, there's a Glavenus. So it must have been an Astalos that I saw earlier. So yeah, let's now go ahead and just go ahead and deposit a bunch of this stuff. Do you have more dishes to make? No. Okay. Low rank. Thorns aplenty, a fungal hunt, and slay 10 Macau. Alrighty. So I've only got 3 more low rank, or not low rank, hunter rank 1 quest. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get to hunting these Kelby. Wait, what's the subquest? 1 white liver. Okay. Surely by the time we have 3 Kelby horns, we'll get a white liver, right? It would be insane if we don't. I say that knowing for damn fact the desire sensor is going to get me. That's a nice combo. 1 warm pelt. Where is Buddy going? I don't know why I do that roll into the sheave. It's probably faster to just sheave. I don't remember if Area 6 has any Kelby in this quest. It might. But if it does, I can't see them. So we'll just go ahead and head to Area 4 for this next one. Are there... No, there's no Kelby here. Oh, you know what? I have the Generations Ultimate database on my phone. I can just check if we can actually get any king beetles here. I'm willing to bet we can't. Or that must not be what they're called. Shiny beetles. Verdant Hills, Arctic Ridge, dunes, marshlands, volcano. Yeah. Looks like you can't get them from Jurassic Frontier. Which is okay. Oh, there are more Kelby here. Just go ahead and carve you. Raw meat. Joy. Exactly what I wanted. Not really. One card coming up. Have I only gotten warm pelts so far? No, I got one Kelby horn. I believe there was another Kelby in the area. Maybe it ran away. So now we're gonna head to area 8. But there's Macau in this area, in this quest. If there's Macau in... yeah, let's just go check on area 7 real quick. There are more Kelby here. You never tell if those female Kelby are, like, running away or what. That's one Kelby horn. Well, we actually haven't gotten a white liver yet. So I guess there's no point in worrying too much about it, yeah? Oh, there's the white liver. Speak of the devil and he shall arrive. Type shit. I don't think they spawn in Area 3, but yeah. That was a gold mining spot. Yeah, let's just get the quest over with. Well, hello there, buddy. You're gonna give me my third Kelby horn, right? Oh, he actually did. Well, okay. We are gonna go mine that gold spot after all, since 321 is in fact the optimal route to get to the... I say that like I know it's note for a fact. I don't actually know if it's the optimal route to quest submission, but it feels like it is. And doesn't that matter so much more? No Macalite, which is unfortunate. Head to 2. Head to 1. There's only 2 more quests after this. The one for the Macau and the one for Bones. So after that, that should be Hunter rank 2, yeah? That's honestly not too bad. That should save me some time on it'll save me some time on managing my storage box every time. I'll have to remember that. Health loot. Interesting. Gammoth. Glavenus. So, did this guy have a pop-up? He does. Okay, so you're just telling me that I can in fact switch Hunter Arts. Which we knew. A fungal hunt and slay 10 Macau. Not too much left. Let me make sure that I did actually deposit. Weird. Maybe it just didn't go through or something? Alrighty. Now I don't have as well memorized what areas have bones in them for me to pick up. So, no subquest for this one. Or wait, no, I don't need bones, I need mushrooms. Right. Oh no, the bone one I'm thinking of was the Kelby horns. Right. Unique mushroom, blue mushroom. I just realized I don't think these ones actually give the abyssal mushrooms I'm looking for. I think it's only area 9, 10, and 11. Yeah, I do think that's the case. In that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to them. Yeah. I'm gonna pick up this honey first, obviously. I'm always gonna do that every single time I take a quest here. But after that, we're gonna head to area 9. What is the snake bee larva? Its scent drives the best fish wild. Okay, so that is actually pretty useful to get. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I think the starting armor for Burna is by far the best starting armor in the series. It looks so good. Even on the female characters, which I have to admit I have a bit of a design gripe with the female characters in Monster Hunter specifically. I have a gripe with the design of the armor in Monster Hunter before Wilds. Mainly just because I prefer what the male armor tends to look like, and in comparison, I think that female armor is a bit too sexualized for my like. I guess I shouldn't say that I have complaints with the female armor, because I do think most of the female armor looks good. It's just I don't think it's intended for me, I guess. Like, there's an audience who likes that type of armor on their characters, and it's not me. But I just prefer playing as a woman because I am one. So I'll get through it, I guess. But for real, I just I do prefer the male armor. Even in Wilds, you'll see that I don't know if I will play Wilds here, but anytime I do, you'll probably see me in the male armor. Just because I think it looks better, and I think masculine women are hot. How's that related? No idea, but we'll find out one day. Okay, so quest info, 5 abyssal mushrooms. We are at... I thought I had one already. I do. We have 2. Okay. So hopefully we get the last 3 from this area. This does have the most mushroom spawns out of any of the areas, so we very well could get it from this last one. I just really don't want to wait around for more RNG. There we go. That's our 5th one. I don't want to deal with this area, so we're just going to go ahead and leave. Let's see. What dragon is that? At the very top of that mountain. I'm sure it's obvious. Oh, it's probably meant to be Valstrax, isn't it? Well, no, because it doesn't really look like Valstrax. It's white and black, not gray and red. Yeah, I don't know. It actually looks more like a silver Rathalos. That's the best assumption I can come up with. I don't think it's actually a correct assumption, but it's the closest of what it looks like to me. Let's go ahead and try to deposit all this stuff just so I can actually test it. Go into gestures and fist pump. Alrighty. I don't know who the one viewer I randomly have is, but I do appreciate you being here. It is a little bit comforting to know that someone is watching my very first stream. That is why I'm like trying to constantly talk, is because I don't want you to be bored. But to be clear, you don't have to chat or anything like that. I perfectly understand being a lurker. I commonly am in the streams that I watch. So, I just hope you enjoy it. That is all I am worried about. So this quest, I took it pretty quickly, is to hunt 10 great Macau. Or, yeah, it does specifically say slay 10 Macau, but it's not like you can capture small monsters anyways. Which honestly, I think it would be pretty cool if they added that as a feature. I think being able to capture small monsters like you can capture endemic life in the new gen games would actually be really, really cool. I I don't know how you would actually make that work, because obviously part of the idea with hunting endemic life is that you can show it off in some way, like you could with, I think you can in World, right? I remembered people complaining that you can't in Wilds. So we're just gonna focus on hunting these Macau. And I am gonna carve them just because I don't know if I'm going to want their parts eventually. I probably won't. I find it somewhat hard to believe that I will, but there's literally no reason not to carve them while I'm here, right? There's a Macau hide. Huh. Oh, right, the whole deal with Valor Style is that you can't do the last bit of that spirit combo. That makes sense, that makes sense. And I just kinda forgot. So now we've got 5 Macau left. I think typically they spawn in area 5 and 8 when they do spawn. Oh, there's more over there. Yeah, let's go ahead and just grab these guys. Since I don't think, yeah, there's no subquest. I did not mean to press that. I don't know why I did that. There's the first Macau. Oh. shit. I guess I can't carve that one. That sucks. And they disappeared. They're over here. They didn't really disappear, but I guess I'll be able to hunt them all without even going to Area 5. Which is kind of surprising. I always thought you had to for this quest. Come on. Turn a little faster, buddy. Oh, I thought he was going to have a little bit more left in him. Well, now that he's noticed us, he should come to us. Nice, 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 nice. No. Hey, I did not expect the camera to do that. Now that we're on, I believe, a 60-second timer for Slay Quest, I think it's 60 seconds even for small monsters. We're going to see how much honey we can go get from Area 4. We definitely won't be able to get the full stockpile, but it'll be nice just to get literally any from here. You know, I keep saying I know I'm going to run out of honey, but I don't think I ever checked how much I actually have. That would probably be a good thing to check, huh? Sap plant 2. So that's the final thing I get from here, huh? Not a bad last thing to get, I suppose. Wow. So that is all the quest of Hunter Rank 1 done. Do we have a key quest for this tier? I presume we do. So we gotta go talk to the Meowstress. Okay. It would be a nice start if the next time I stream. What's going on here? Oh, is this? Oh, this is for training Palicos. Right, right, right. Um, Dire Jaggy Nest. Complete the 1-star village quest. Another pack attack. Oh, this is to slay Jaggy? Oh, that guy wanted to talk to me. Oh well. But yeah, I completely forgot this as a quest. We'll do this too. Oh, this area at night, huh? This game really is pretty, man. Like, look at this. newer games can be beautiful too, but like nothing is ever going to beat the pure artistic merit that I see in this image. This is more beautiful to me in ways that millions of polygons just never will be. So we've got to defeat 10 Jaggy. That's not too bad. The last one got wrapped up so quickly, too. So, orange. Or yellow. I don't know, it's kind of an orangish yellow. I don't think I've ever carved an orange-yellow one. Didn't really give anything special, so... Oh well. There's probably some Jaggy in this area. Or not? Huh. Maybe in area 4, then? Oh, wait. Is it Jaggy that we're spawning in area 10 every time I went there? Hmm. I kind of hope not, but I think it is, isn't it? No, because Jaggy are the purple ones, right? And those guys were red. Yeah. I. Hmm. No, I'm thinking of Jaggy, the female ones. Yeah, so these are Jaggy. Although I'm still not actually sure if those in that area were. Oh well. We'll find out, right? There's a Jaggy scale. Is there a Jaggy longsword? I don't actually know. Nice. Palicos are so helpful. Oh! Well, hello there. Aura of Roses. Well, as you can see, I am currently in Hunter rank 1 of Generations Ultimate. There's one. I'm doing the Slay 10 Jaggy quest. Thank you. I'm sure you guys can see the title, but essentially what I've done is I'm going to 100% on this save file is the idea. And so what 100% is going to be is going to differ from person to person just because of how it actually works in this game. Like, you can't craft all the gear, but I am at the very least going to complete every quest in the game. Yeah? So, no more left in here, and I need 4 more Jaggy. Okie dokie. Well, let's see. Here's 1 and 2. Huh. For some reason, I thought they would fly back on that second hit. Oh, so now they fly back, huh? And they're dead. Let's see. I thought he was going to attack faster than that. I'm so rusty on this game, man. So let's see. So 2 more Jaggy, which... Let's see if they're in Area 7 before I drop down to 9. They are not. Okay, then. So we're going to head back to 8, see if any have spawned. They have not. Then we're going to head back to 9. Let's see. Okay. Oh. He is dead. My Palicos might actually kill that last Jaggy before I even get there. Well, that was hopeful thinking. Oh. Sweet. Okay. This one guy wants to show off how bad I am with my aiming, huh? Wait for the screen. Oh, I never collected the honey from Area 4 this time, huh? Well, if I'm lucky, there'll be some in Area 11 that I can swipe really quickly. Gotta try and get some honey every time, and oh, and I'm gonna just scrape some bones. Wait. Eternal Fossil? I've never seen this before. Is this here on every quest? So I've literally just never interacted with this single interactable the entire time I've played this game. That's incredible, man. Oh boy. Oh, they gave me some Maclight for that quest. That's kind of surprising. Alright, so this should be the Hunter Rank 1 key quest. Or, key quest? What word am I thinking of? Oh. Oh, is it this guy? No? Who? Oh, the Meowstress. Obviously. That's who I got the quest from. So I gotta go talk to her real quick. Oh, honey. Hmm. Oh wow, 10 honey just for completing that quest? That's actually so much. I was not expecting that. Let's see. Let's deposit that Psycho Serum, because I know for a fact I'm not going to be using it. Not for these early hunts, at least. A Health Flute. Probably not going to use that either, but let's keep it just in case. Yeah, so this is the bit of a dilemma. Great Macau, yep. An urgent quest. That's what I was thinking of. This is going to be our first urgent quest. Order a meal. Attack S. Let's see. That's a good meal effect. Play 5 Macau for the subquest. Alrighty, let's see if there's anything else that I want. Not really. And we're gonna start the quest. Yeah, we'll grab that. So, if I remember correctly, then he should be in Area 5, I think. If he's not in Area 5, I'm gonna look real dumb. Do I just go ahead and kill some Mikau? Mm, yeah, why not? I'm not... Do I carve these guys? Yeah, we'll carve them. Why not? Never hurts to carve a monster. Even small monsters. I always forget that you can't roll backwards in this game. It really seems like such an obvious thing, since you can't roll backwards in the majority of games, but I really am a new gen hunter. I gotta play these old gen games more. Now that I think about it, probably the nicest part of getting all these smaller monsters first is that I'm gonna have a good amount of Valor Gauge built up going into this fight, which I'm certain is Area 5, right? Yeah, here we go. The first Great Mikau of the character. Oh, hello, buddy. Oh, that's just what his roar looks like? Let's see. Man, it's been forever since I've hunted this guy, huh? Now we have Valor mode built up. So, wow. I really tried to guard point while he was behind me, huh? That alone ought to show just how rusty I am at this game. Yeah. This is not going to end up being my proudest hunt, is it? Okay, if I faint to this guy, I'm... Okay. I'm going to have to relearn how to do the whole guard pointing thing, because clearly I do not remember. That's... That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. The first cart of the playthrough being to Great Mikau, of all things. Wow. That is... That's crazy. Oh, man. I'm like genuinely happy about that, almost, because how many people can say that, like, as someone who knows Monster Hunter games fairly well, that their first cart of a playthrough was to Great Mikau? God. That's so stupid. Oh well. I feel like I dealt a good amount of damage to him though, so. Oh. He left? Well, he's not in area 4, so 5? I guess if not, we'll check 7 next, but not here. He must have moved to area 6. Yeah, I should have checked that first. I just realized I have absolute evasion equipped. There was no reason for me to be going for the stuff I did. Oh well. We already completed the subquest at least, so we'll get some extra Zenian parts for that. I'm gonna paintball him next time I see him. Because I do not like running around. Is he here? No? Where the hell is he? He's not in area 2 or something, right? There's no way he is. I don't think he goes to, like, area 9, 10, and 11, though, so... He is here. Is this where he goes to feed or something? Oh, well. I'm gonna play it super careful this time, because... Parting to a Great Macau once is embarrassing enough. There's no reason to do it again. Can you actually cut a Great Macau's tail off? I kind of doubt it, but it would be cool if I do it. So we're gonna try and focus the hind area anyways, right? Why did I call it his hind area? I feel like I'm gonna zone out as soon as I go over there. I knew it. I knew I would too. Oh well. Looks like he's at least... Oh, he's limping away. So I gotta be really close to winning then. Okie dokie. Area 3. Huh. I didn't know you went to Area 3. I'm gonna have to get better at Valor Sheathing. Oh. And that's one of those attacks that just kind of always gets me, no matter what I do. Oh. Well, that's the hunt. That is a Wyvern tier. Great Macau scale. And we'll go see if we can sneak some honey from Area 4 real quick. Well, aside from fucking Great Macau of all monsters being my first cart, That wasn't too horrible. Especially considering I'm definitely relearning the game. And I'm used to having way too high of health from Monster Hunter Wilds. It wasn't too bad. I am definitely done for the night after that, though, because I've been playing for over almost 2 hours, actually. I have not walked around at all. So we're gonna see if... Oh, this was the hunt of the day, huh? So much stuff. Okay, okay. Hmm. Let's see. Right, I'll have to go talk to the other village chiefs now. Bishop Talisman. Wait, what does that give? Plus 10 gathering. What does gathering do again? Skills that affect the number of times you can gather or mine, except in special cases. Well, that's going to be useful. Yeah, I know how upgrading works, man. So I can make a bone sword now. I'm not going to, but that's cool, I guess. Serrated jaw. Interesting. Wait, -5 affinity? I think that is actually a little bit better. But I'm not going to worry about it since... Oh my god, he is so loud with that cornet, I think is what he's playing. Armor. Vault. Attack. Protection. This jaggy helm must be part of the, what's it called? Oh, but I need shiny beetles for it? Well, not for all of it, but like... Oh, this gives 4 point of expert? Wait, there's no way you can make a... 4 attack, -2 defense. Wait, Jaggy Shinguard's boots and greaves? And Jaggy leggings. The hell? Huh. Fire attack, expert. Stamina drain. Let's see. Oh well. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Especially since we're gonna have to go... Well, actually, let me see. So I can, in fact, do 2 star quests now, which I presume, yeah, I get access to the dunes. And a Jurassic Frontier. Gendrome. Yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of work. Yeah, that will indeed be the end of the stream for tonight. I'm gonna go see if I can go set a raid to for y'all to go look at. Let's see, another streamer. Well, I don't know who this is, but as long as you guys are respectful, y'all can go raid.